simply unable to compete with the size, speed, and convenience of freight trains. For the next 100 years, the river was little more than a heavily silted stream, meandering past crops.
So we are going to go explore the exhibit portion of the Red River. This is the Vicksburg district of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. I actually learned that a common myth was proven not true, that the Army Corps of Engineers move around rocks as well as sand, but they do a lot of other things as well. So so I guess it flows from Texarkana. I actually had many birthday parties right there at Lake of the Pines and Caddo Lake. And then, we'll have to explore down here as well to Alexandria. And that's where Anthony, Alexandria is where the base is?
There is one there.
Okay, where the Army base is. Okay. Ooh, treasure. ¿Qué es esto?
It's buffalo skin.
Oh. Wow. Fernando de Soto and his successor. Wow. Now this is really neat. So it says like the Indians of Louisiana, and this was around the 1700s. So they had the Caddo, and we have Caddo in Texas. But I've never heard of the Tonaca, the Natchez, the Atacapa, the Muscogee, and I am going to learn how to pronounce these. I'm a stickler for names, but I do not know how to pronounce those. Wow. Lots of intricate beadwork. Really neat stuff. Oh, and the Freeman and the Expedition. What are you thinking so far?
It's a lot of ancient history in terms of what allows Shreveport to be what it is. I mean, we think of what it is today, but we don't think about the things that have to happen in order for this place to thrive.
Especially that happened in the past.
Correct.
Years ago, they talked about the Civil War in the documentary, or in the film room, and then they also talked about the fact that this was a main hub of commerce, and so I never thought about that from crossing the Red River. That's interesting. You haven't been to Natchitoches, have you?
I have not.
So Natchitoches is a sister city. Well, I'm saying that to Nacogdoches, and so let's just say Nacogdoches is right here. That's where I went to school, and then like Natchitoches is over there. So we'll have to go there. Okay, where did our child go?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so now we're transitioning from family travel to couples travel. Yes. Oh, okay. I guess we're back to family travel. Hi. Okay, so this is Bobber, the water safety dog. So let's see what you do with Bobber. Okay, are we transitioning to family travel?
You go ahead, I will bring her Madison.
Okay, so this is Bobber cartoons. Let's see what happens. Ooh. We're not going to show this because of copyright reasons, but yeah. So we'll show you looking at Bobber. So when you see that emblem, that's the Corps of Engineers. Bobber! National Water Safety Program. What is she doing? So he said that this is a replica of the boat that was used to clear the Red River. So this actually looks like two boats, and it did a very important job. All right, let's explore upstairs.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna venture upstairs, one step at a time. Actually, I kind of got hit by an elbow. Ooh. Oh, wow. This is a good view. You can see the train going over the Red River. You can see it. And then we're going to look at, I really like how they designed the museum, but the dugout canoe was the first form of transportation on the Red River. Then you have the keel boats, moving people and settlers upward. Flatboats, which looks almost like one of those, oh, I forgot what they're called, but the boats with a propeller on the back. Then the steamboats. And Henry Shreve had the Enterprise. And the ironclads, which looks very naval-like. And then you also have the towboat and the barge. So all the forms of transportation at one time. All right, Dad, what do you think about that?
I think that's really interesting to show the different types of water transportation and different technology that was used at different times.
Makes sense. So this is focused on like clearing the river, and so it's very interesting that this river serves both Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, and also Oklahoma. So indeed, it is one river for all. Wow. Steamboats on the Red. And so it has the boilers, it has the, like a diagram of what, like where would they, I guess they lived in here, or this is their quarters. And then you have the commerce and collapse of the cities along the Red River. And if I am guessing, this is probably cotton. Yep, this is cotton. And so, yeah, kind of cool. And then river physics.
Yeah, go around and see the silk.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So it says, can you guess what this column contains? Do you know what this column contains?
You know what this is? It's like clay. It's silt. Remember silt from your class?
So can you tell me about silt?
Silt is kind of, well, a layer of soil.
A layer of what?
Soil.
Oh, wow. Can I buy some?
No. You
Okay.
can only take it from the ground.
Okay.
This is basically how much it says silt would flow, through the Red River, and essentially in 1 second,
In 1 second?
in a space 2 feet wide and 5 feet tall.
So 5 feet tall, was taller than me, 5 feet tall, and 2 feet wide.
That much silt would
1
flow
second.
through it.
That's
So
incredible.
If you think about why our Army Corps of Engineers has to dredge up the Red River to keep it flowing.
That's why they move around sand.
But it's not a joke, it's actually really important.
It's really important. So we learned a lot today. Ooh, here's the really cool part. So here are the different anchors. That's a big anchor. I guess that's a big important job as well.
Yes.
And the stern hook. And the, I'm actually not sure what that's called. The gudgeon. You have the wreck of the Kentucky, which is not a good thing, but that was just saying. So I guess that's a replica of the Kentucky. Wow. So y'all can see that too. So it says Shipwreck, Kentucky. We're gonna zoom out. Whew. I just wonder if it's still down there. I don't know. We'll have to ask. And then this is the river at work today. So they talked about the Red River ports. So you have the port of Shreveport Bossier, the port of Natchitoches, the Red River Parish Port, and then the Alexandria Regional Port. So it goes all the way down to the Mississippi. So the port at work. And then let's not forget, we also have some wildlife in the Red River as well. So we have sport fish diversity, the different crappies, and catfish. I've never heard of a red ear. So which one would you eat?
Oh.
This is your menu. Come on, Dad, which one would you eat? This is your menu.
All right.
You never had a restaurant menu like this, have you?
Well, I have had some catfish.
Okay,
Largemouth bass would be great.
okay,
I guess I could eat a crappie if I had to.
okay. That's not your fish of
I
choice?
would prefer a bass or a catfish.
I would like to try a red ear.
I'd actually be interested in trying a bowfin. See if that's
That looks too much like a guard to me.
It looks kind of like a redfish.
Oh.
Redfish are pretty good. So.
Oh, and then we have the different birds as well. So she is showing us a ruddy duck. Ruddy duck. And the godwall. Oh, is it? Oh, here it is. Very cool.
So, we're here at the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Museum. So why should people visit this museum?
Well, historically speaking, for Shreveport's sake, it tells about how Shreveport was founded and how it became a transportation hub. And with the 5 locks and dams now, we control the river, we control the erosion, and so they learn all about that here. And we have animals here that they learn about, and the ducks and stuff they can learn about. And the big part is they learn that there's a lot more to the Corps of Engineers than just moving sand around. We actually make sure that, of course, the river stays the right width, the right height, and we make sure that 9,000
Wow.
tons of product of rice and cotton and beads and stuff travel up and down the river. Wow. And we take care of that. But the bigger thing we do here is we teach boating and lifeguard safety. And that is an awesome thing to teach, because we do not want young people and stuff ending up in a bad situation.
Right.
And so, yeah, that's what we do here.
Well, thank you so much. I mean, it's been an honor to be able to visit.
Very nice to meet you
so
too,
much.
sir.
Thank you.
You guys, so is that a good enough clue, or you need another one in?
Yeah, animals are common in Australia.
Okay, here's the next clue. It hops.
It's a hopping animal.
Rabbit?
Oh, what's in there? It's a bigger one.
And it carries its joey in its tummy.
Oh, I can't.
It is. So they use the kangaroo to make money to support the ongoing efforts to stop poaching.
Wow.
And so they sell the hats, and my grandson's got it for me. And it's a very nice hat, actually.
It is a very nice hat.
But it's